Happy Friday.
Hi. It's Friday?
It's Friday,
It's
Jill.
Friday. This week has been all kinds of all over the place. I don't even know what day it is.
I'm Eric Morton.
I'm Jill Diffendahl.
And today is April 8th,
April
the
8th.
day after my mother's birthday.
Aw.
Who could forget? And here we are in beautiful Central Florida with all kinds of great stuff to show you and talk about.
As always, that is what we do here.
That is what we do here. So we want to welcome, if you haven't joined us before, this is Boxed In. We focus on merchandise. Usually we unbox stuff. Sometimes we talk about stuff. Sometimes we do a little bit of each. There's always a bottle of bourbon involved.
Always.
That's really the only rule, right? I have our stage manager, Poppy, is a free-range Pomeranian. She does what she wants. So yes, she will likely interrupt the show at some point. I apologize in advance. So Jill, long time no see.
I know. We haven't been here. You did the last time you did Boxed In, I wasn't here. And then the last time I was here for the show was when we did the Star Cruiser merchandise, right?
And before that, believe it or not, we had stuff that we gave away that I still haven't given away.
Oh my gosh.
So we had these stickers.
We did have these stickers.
And we were going to pick two winners. And Jake has the first winner. Jake, can you show us who the first winner is of these lovely stickers and stationery?
Meow.
And a little thing, and there's a pin involved.
Meow. Oh, right.
Meow, yeah, it was meow. I thought we were just over there making cat noises.
No, it says meow right on the screen.
Yeah, a couple Fab 50 pins thrown in there.
My recent experience in talking in front of people is that I occasionally glance down at the screen to be prompted, and now the screen says meow, so I feel like that's what I'm supposed to say.
Meow, we have these prizes for you. There's about 3 pins in here, some stickers, some stationery. All I need you to do is email me, ericm@WDWNT.com, and I will send that right out. And we had a consolation prize, which is very rare for us. A couple of stickers, but
more pins.
3 pins. I see R2D2. I don't know what all these things are.
I think there's a Woody in there.
Yeah,
there's a Woody in
there. Yeah, Woody's really, yeah. Anyway, and that one is going out to Adventure King Through Life. Adventure King Through Life. Congratulations. So you got the consolation prize. A couple of these look like Tangled stickers.
Oh, those are the Tangled one is the like holographic one that will, if you put it on,
your window, it makes
will
sparkles.
Like make rainbows on your walls.
Yeah, so there you go. Congratulations again. Email me, ericm@WDWNT.com. We have one more giveaway.
We have lots of welcome back Jills. We've got a hike
Aw,
from Portugal.
thanks,
We've got somebody drinking Elijah Craig, 12-year
Hi from
Oh,
Portugal.
nice. Every people are drinking, saying hi to us.
I was just talking
It's kind of what this show's
Portugal.
about. This is like a happy hour show.
Yeah, and so like by all means, say hi, tell us where you're from, ask us questions in the comments. We're all about it.
But everybody's on the edge of their seat
That's
because
very special.
we had this very special Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival 2022 limited edition Magic Band. Everything is coming up roses, and that's with Mickey and Minnie. It's very adorable. And again, we choose these at random. And Jake, who do we have? Lynette D. Oh, Lynette D. One of my favorites.
Members.
Yeah, Lynette. Great to see you.
That's awesome.
So
Congratulations,
Lynette, coordinate with me. You can hit me up in Discord because since you're a WIGS member, or email me, ericm@WDWNT.com. Make sure you get this beautiful magic band. And before we go too much further,
yes,
we're going to have another giveaway later.
Oh.
It's going to be this.
Oh.
Do I want to open it now?
No, let's hide it. I think people might be able to tell, but let's.
We'll open this in a minute, but there is going to be a
unbox
giveaway
it.
today. It looks like this.
It looks really cool.
And we'll go over it in a minute.
I'm excited about it.
But we always unbox a bourbon. And now,
Yeah.
if you didn't watch the last episode, this is our Easy Josh Memorial Globe. Easy Josh gave this to me about a year ago. So now we always keep our secret bourbon. Instead of the treasure chest, we always keep our secret bourbon in the globe.
In the globe. What's in the globe today?
Today we have the Wise Man. The Wise Man. This is, I don't know the whole story, but basically,
it's by it's
Kentucky Owl. Yeah, Kentucky Owl owns them. Kentucky Owl
Oh.
has some very expensive bourbons.
Very high-end bourbon from Kentucky Owl.
And they hired a guy to be their master distiller. I forget his name.
They got a guy.
And so, owls are wise. They let him make a special bourbon when he got there. The Wise Man.
Oh, and the M has a little like graduate cap on it to
Yeah,
like
here we go.
reinforce how smart this guy must
See,
be.
look how smart he is.
Mortarboard.
Jill spent all week with smart people, so she knows what. Look at that. A little mortarboard, little pomp and circumstance for you.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
Today is the first day of the rest of your lives.
I'm gonna drink bourbon.
Back.
So what I'm told is this is not a particularly expensive bottle. It's like $40, $45 maybe,
Okay.
which is not cheap. But
No, but it's like-
but it's going to be, it's very hard to get. It's in season right now. They like a bunch of them just at the shelves here, and then they'll probably be hard to find for a while. At
I
least
like
that's what the guy at the liquor store told me. And why would he lie?
Why would you ever question that he doesn't know exactly what he's
Right.
talking about?
So-
Does it say on top something about a wise plan? A wise, does it say wise? No, on the top. On the top.
Oh, yeah. It says the Wiseman Bourbon, Kentucky Owl with the Wiseman Bourbon. Yeah. Oh. Are you talking on top?
No, go ahead. I thought it said something about having a wise plan.
Guided by wisdom,
Guided by wisdom.
crafted. It's really shiny, so it's hard to crafted with knowledge.
Oh, well, there you go. By the wise man
Guided by
himself.
wisdom and crafted with knowledge. There we go.
And it's going to start Kentucky Straight
It's
Bourbon,
smart people's
45.4% alcohol.
so
So
not
that's
too
90, a little over 90 proof.
That's a pretty standard.
It should be smooth. I
Should
think it'll be smooth.
Oh yes, very nice, very nice. Very
Emma
nice.
Cooley's in the house. Hello, Emma
Cooley
Cooley.
will be in
Emma.
Somerset, Kentucky next week and wants to know if there's any suggestions for bourbon to pick up while in there.
Oh, God.
Yes.
All of it.
Here's
All
your
of it.
here's your beautiful seal, Lee, while I pour.
Any
just a
Buffalo
couple of
Trace
these.
products you can find.
Oh, there was the noise.
There it is.
Glug, 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 glug. Glug, glug, glug,
I'm excited for
glug.
this.
And Jake, one for you.
Always one for our production manager, Jake.
And cheers.
Cheers, gang.
I'll cheers with my vodka.
Lee is cheersing with vodka. We do drink on the rocks most of the time, unless it's super high in stuff, just because that's how there's
my
some heat to
rule.
it, actually.
There's-
But
it's
what I want to
spicy.
show them is
It's got a lot of rye in it.
I'm using the golf ball
Oh,
ice
wow.
cubes today. Jill
Why
gave me
is
the
that?
golf ball molds,
Why
but
is
I'm
that,
using. Here
Eric?
you go. You can see the golf ball.
What's happening today, Eric? That you're
The
using
Masters is going
the
on.
Masters. Is
I have
going
special. Lee bought me special Masters shoes. Jill had purchased me special golf ball molds. Very golfy. A lot to celebrate this week. We got the Masters
on.
and the best college basketball team in the world, the Kansas Jayhawks, won a national championship. So
Go Jayhawks.
cheers to the Jayhawks. Cheers to the Masters and all those participating. And cheers to this lovely bourbon. I like it.
Indeed. It's nice. It's spicy. I think this is a pretty rye heavy.
It is spicy. It's not hot. Here, I'll show you my Masters shoes.
Eric
Should I
got
show
new
'em?
shoes.
Lee got me. Here's Poppy. These are Masters shoes by Reef. They have artificial turf. They got a golf tee on them, and on the bottom, got a bottle opener. So know your audience. There we go.
Everything you need on the golf course. You've got a tee for when you can pull
Yeah.
the tee out to use it, and then when you're going to open your beer, you got a bottle.
It's my Masters gift from Lee. Thank you, Lee, very much.
That's your ticket.
That's my ticket. Okay. I've only entered the Masters ticket lottery something like the last 16 years in a row and gotten a go F yourself email 15 years in a row. So that's me. Poppy,
goes.
that's enough. We'll show you Poppy in a few minutes. She's having things. Poppy has recently learned to do things like jump onto the bed,
She's getting big.
jump onto the couch and down from the couch without fear. She used to kind of do it every now and then, but she mostly wait for you to get her. Now she's up and down, up and down, up and down. She's all over the place. But she's growing up.
Active little pup.
She's been approved. We took her to an elite
Oh.
puppy day camp facility for a temperament test and interview. She passed.
There you go.
So, like I said, it's like getting into Princeton if Princeton took everybody. So, Poppy will be going to daycare.
As long as
hopefully.
you don't bite people, you can get into Princeton.
Right. All right. We have some stuff that I want to talk about, but let's open one thing first. What do you want to open, Jill?
Should we show off? Should we do these?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Vault collection.
there hasn't been a lot.
No, not
oh,
vault
this is
collection.
not. This is a 50th. So there hasn't
Shimmer.
been a lot of iridescent shimmer is the new line. And there hasn't been a lot of new merchandise lately, which is why you haven't seen a lot of us lately, because there hasn't been a whole lot coming out. But there was an iridescent shimmer line. There were a few things that came out this week. Fortunately, this is the only one we could actually get our hands on, because new merch comes out, it flies off the shelves. But we were able to get our hands on the iridescent shimmer ears. So you've got this like champagne gold kind of vibe, and depending on how you like twist it in the light, it's got like the iridescent. It's like it looks lighter, it looks darker, complemented by the nice navy blue bow.
This might be a controversial take. I have trouble telling these things apart from one another after a while. The 50th ears in particular.
I kind of didn't realize these were special until like I had to look them up to make sure these were the right ears, because they don't seem that.
They don't look a lot different from the
Oh.
the ones that came out in October, ones right
The
before
iridescence
October.
is the only difference.
I have the
Oh, that has a long tag. Look at that tag.
Oh, everything's got that crazy tag these days. Yeah. You used to be able to tuck them in, but now you really have to cut them off.
You can't really see the iridescence on camera like you can in person. It's kind of hard to tell.
Well, but they're lovely. They're, I assume, very expensive for what they are. $40 or something.
$29.99.
$29.99.
Standard ear cost.
Okay.
They're not the fancy ones. On the fancy ones, they bump them up to like $35 or $39, but these were $29.99.
Oh, what a bargain!
What a bargain!
What a bargain!
So that is our first piece of.
There is
Model
a shimmer backpack. Jake, do we have the picture of that? We read an article. I know that the way I sent you the files isn't like ideal. There's a shimmer backpack that is pretty cool. It's pretty shiny. There we go. There's one picture of it. Also, the shimmer spirit jersey. So, by the way, someone said in the comments, why do you keep calling them spirit jerseys instead of sweatshirts? And my response is, well, spirit jersey is a brand. But that's true. You don't call spirit jersey is just a brand. So we should just call them like long sleeve shirt, long sleeve.
But it's also
sweatshirt.
the specific style. So there are like Universal Studios, for example, releases jerseys that we call spirit jerseys, and they're not spirit jersey brand because I think Disney kind of owns the exclusive like theme park version of spirit jersey of making them IP based. But we still call them spirit jersey because they're not just it's not a sweatshirt. Right? It's like
it's kind of like a thick t-shirt.
It's like a thick t-shirt material. It's not a sweatshirt material, but they specifically have the houses, the words across the back, like all the way from one arm.
I don't know if they can hear you,
the other.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm facing the wrong direction. But so there's like a very specific design to them, and that's part of what
right. But spirit jersey makes masks. Spirit jersey makes bags.
They make hats.
They make hats, but we don't call those new spirit jerseys. We only call the heavy
jersey.
T-shirts a spirit jersey. So I can see where it's confusing for people. It's confusing for me. It's like
kind of, or
it's
Q-tip.
a little bit,
or Band-Aid.
a little bit, but
Yeah, I mean, you think of the shirt with the name all the way across the top.
yeah.
But speaking of spirit jerseys, Eric, maybe we should, instead of talking about it,
Do you guys want to see a really cool
do
spirit
you actually
jersey?
want to see a spirit jersey?
This is the first one I've seen in a while that I really like. Not that I would
kinda
wear
like
it.
too. I'm not a spirit jersey fan, but I kind of dig this one.
You might need this one.
So this
The Vault.
is the new Vault Collection balloon spirit jersey. So to illustrate, first of all, you can, I don't know where the spirit jersey tag is. There's got to be one on here
It's
somewhere.
on the side.
Yeah, it's like in the sleeve or
Nope,
something.
the other side, Eric. Nope.
Oh, down here.
Yeah.
Down here. So you can see the actual
The trademark.
trademark spirit jersey, Circle R. So you see it's branded. But this one's really cool. It's Vault Collection. You've got like the old style, and you've got these like 80s colors, all the like day glow greens and blues and pinks. You've got the cool old school globe logo. That's why it's Vault Collection, because it's retro. And the state of Florida with the little castle and the Walt Disney World logo in there too. And then the back is the piece de resistance. Got that.
Ta-da!
Got that big old D.
Whoa.
As part of Walt Disney World.
There's also a lounge fly that matches
Yes.
this. That's really cool looking.
Yeah.
We couldn't find it.
I wish if I had found the lounge fly, I think I would have bought it.
Oh,
Oh, Olga.
Oh, we got super chat.
Pretty cool. Thought of y'all as I attended not one but two bourbon tasting parties at Space Symposium this week.
Oh, Space Symposium. That's our friend Wendy. Thank you,
Very cool.
Wendy, for the
Thanks,
kind
Wendy.
super chat. Can't wait to see you whenever.
That's a good segue into something else we have to talk about, but we'll hold that thought for right now.
You don't have to hold it if you don't want to.
Okay.
Jill's got space on her mind. Oh, I'm gonna do some close-ups.
Let's do some close-ups and show everybody, because I think I really like the balloon design. It's got this like stained glass kind of vibe going on. It's retro. It's cute. It's fun.
Love
the colors are great, and like I know all of those like day glow, like late '80s colors are totally back in style right now. They just announced the 30th anniversary of Run Disney is going to be retro themed, and all of the Run Disney race logos are all of these cool retro colors with retro designs.
I can't believe Run
I might
Disney
actually
is
wanna
Run
do-
Disney actually 30 years old, or does it start as like they were just having a marathon and then they called it Run Disney eventually, or it's all actually called Run Disney?
What does our resident Run Disney expert have to say?
Lee, who has 740 medals from Run Disney.
Yes.
Run Disney has been going for 30 years for races, but the actual like logo brand stuff has not been going.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Now we know. But I might have to talk you into doing a marathon race so that we can go and buy all the cool merchandise. I know you can go buy the cool merchandise without doing the race, but
We wouldn't do
We
that.
need to.
I've heard of people that do it, by the way.
The 5K is Pluto, so we've got to participate in that.
Oh.
Oh, Pluto, Lee's favorite.
And now you might have whetted my appetite to open the door back to halves again. I'm not real sure.
If I have till January, I think I could conceivably make a half marathon happen by then. I think we should do it.
This will be my fourth retirement from running.
Maybe we can finally talk Nick into doing it with us.
Yeah.
He
never know.
teases. He was supposed to
did.
do the last
Let's do a quick break, and we'll be right back with a few more things to show you. We have just a couple more things, and then of course we have a big giveaway.
We have a big giveaway.
Giveaway.
I have a story to tell.
So much activity.
Stories,
So much to
giveaways.
So much to talk
all that
about.
stuff. Take us away, Jake.
We'll be right back.
This decade, get ready for a brand new universe of adventure as Disney Pictures proudly presents the SEACU, the Society of Explorers and Adventurers Cinematic Universe, a new series of films centered around the fictional society across multiple Disney parks. First, find out the origins of Figment in his first film, Figment. Then, join Dreamfinder and Figment on a new adventure in Dreamfinder and Figment. Before their third film, Journey into Imagination with Dreamfinder and Figment. Next, discover the mysteries of Mystic Manor in Mystic Manor. And then Albert opens up a box of tricks in Mystic Manor 2. Now museum, now you don't. Then the first of the Disney Springs series. Watch Merriweather Pleasure build his empire in Disney Springs, Pleasure Island. Then, march along with the adventurers in Disney Springs, the Adventurers Club, until that project ends up being canceled for Disney Springs, the Edison. And that's just the beginning. With over 40 films planned, we promise that none of these movies will be repetitive, and we definitely won't make spin-off television series from any characters that we kill off. Also, nobody is gay. Disney's Society of Explorers and Adventurers Cinematic Universe, coming in 2022 and 2023, and another in 2023 and 2024, and 2 or 3 every year until you die.
As you enter, he turns to greet you. He's also a talking cat. Hi, everybody! Welcome to Il Postino!
Oh my god!
What can I get for you today?
This is made so far.
Hi. What's with
What
the
is your
freak out?
name?
Well, my name is Gelatali. It's nice to meet you.
Of course it is.
I can give you something special. May not be Acidian, but I think it'll be helpful.
That's a facial expression to say giving us something special with the eyelids slightly closed.
Wow.
Just roll the dice and roll.
Welcome to Disney Entertainment News Today from WDW News Today. I'm Rob Whiteside from WDWNT.com, and here now are the top Disney entertainment stories.
For the latest in Disney entertainment news, watch Disney Entertainment News Today, hosted by Rob Whiteside. From movies and series news to stage shows, books, video games, and more. New episodes drop every Tuesday on Unplanned Downtime.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We're back.
we're back with a special guest.
The stage manager.
Our stage manager, Poppy, is here to say hello to everybody.
Right. Say hi, Poppy. Say hi to. I know she was talking to everybody earlier a lot.
She's so cute.
There she goes.
Her ears all perked up.
She's gonna be home a lot alone. Thank you. Jill's gonna. We have
I'm gonna come.
we have an out of town mission tomorrow, so Jill's got to take care of Poppy.
I'm holding down the fort, doing my part.
Yeah, it's crazy. We have different dolls are going to be all over town.
Different dolls are swarming into Central Florida as we speak. They are en route here. The trajectory is aimed straight.
Conveniently, Lee and I have scheduled a trip out of town tomorrow. I'm just kidding. No, you've been gone.
I've been gone.
Jason's obviously been gone. Axel was on a Disney cruise.
Yeah.
Tom is now in Paris.
Everybody's everywhere.
Everybody, but I'm just like the anchor here. Well, I guess I was gone a couple weeks ago at Disneyland.
You were in Vegas.
Disneyland.
We all
in
have
Vegas.
scattered to the four corners, but we all come back.
Oh, Lee said there's a super
Aoga.
chat. What's it say? All Disney.
Merch should be labeled.
Made by child and slave laborers in China. That is
probably true.
Probably true.
That is probably true. Maybe they should label it like that. Buzz Lightyear's labeled made in Taiwan.
I had a lot of talks over the last few days about businesses doing things in sustainable and socially good ways. And sustainable doesn't just mean the environment. Sustainable means like sustaining of human life, right? It's not just about like saving the planet. It's about how do we make sure like humans can continue to exist and thrive.
Anyway, we got some pins from China. We're going to show you. I'm just kidding. No, that is good. And I know we had to talk about it because there are ways that you can make things sustainable and actually more
money.
efficient and cheaper too.
Yeah.
Which should get Chapek's attention.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, another.
I actually,
Tropic Thunder.
Bob Chapek, if you want to talk about
Thank you for
sustainability, I have an amazing guy who runs an amazing organization that I will be happy to have you talk to. Just email me, Jill at WDWNT Bob. I'll hook you up. I got a really good contact.
Bob watches Boxed In.
Dare to dream.
Who watched
Dare
March
to
Madness,
dream.
by the way? Did anybody watch? Joe went ham on March Madness.
I had fun on March Madness.
Tom didn't like it.
At the end of the day,
I know how to get Tom to like you. We're going to change your name to Gillatoni.
Tony. At the end of the day, you go back and look at all the scoring in March Madness. Forget the words that I was saying. Forget the words that Tom was saying. Look at what I voted and look at what Tom voted. 70+% of the votes, we voted the exact same way.
Look at you two. Getting along.
We just like to bicker.
Some
It's
people
fun.
some people spoil for a fight.
Next year, so this year, Tom put me as far away from him as possible on the stage. Next year, I want to lobby to be right next to Tom on the stage because that.
I came up with a great idea that put me far away from everybody.
Yeah.
So I got to be in the studio with Pete, like thousands of feet up in the air.
I feel like me being next to Tom will either result in some really hilarious, like back and forth joking, or one of us will hit the other. And either way, that's going to be great TV.
If somebody hit one, if one of you hit the other, like that'll be YouTube gold.
Yes. We would have to cut
until
that
they
little
made us
frame.
take it down.
We would cut that frame out and sell it as an NFT.
If the Paul brothers can like be violent and have like successful YouTube channels, why can't we?
Yeah. Plus, I'll have video evidence if I need to press charges.
The good people at H2O Plus sent this to us.
Did they really?
This is 50th anniversary H2O Plus stuff. Limited edition travel set.
That's gorgeous. I
This-
love that it comes in its own cute little bag.
It has shampoo. Who doesn't need shampoo? An awful lot of conditioner for a short stay. But conditioner,
It depends
unless it's your hair.
how much hair you have.
A body wash and
That
body
is
lotion.
my favorite. I love it. The body wash is my favorite H2O product. It's that sea salt. It has such like a great smell. God, I love that body wash. So these are all, the formula is the same formula you've been getting in your H2O product. So I don't want to disillusion people. These are not a different formula of product. The packaging is what's different. You've got the 50th logo on the tubes. You've got the gold caps. You've got the really cute travel set, like travel bag, which I think is adorable. So the packaging is different, but the product is the same. So if you love the H2O products, like I think a lot of us Disney fans do, and maybe bring little tiny containers to pump those bolted into the wall pumps in the shower in the value and moderate resorts, now you can have your very own.
I like this stuff too. It's good stuff. And one lucky viewer is going to get all 4 of these.
The whole set.
The whole
In
set.
the bag, all of it.
The whole set. With the bag.
What?
I think so.
Can I enter this contest?
Yes, we'll make up your fake YouTube name later, and we'll see if Jake can rig the drawing.
If there can be people that impersonate Jason, I should be able to impersonate somebody who's not me.
Anyway, so we'll give you instructions how you can win this just a little bit later. We've got a couple more things to share.
We do. We do have a couple more things. So let's wrap up the Disney stuff because we only have one more Disney item. And maybe we should have shared this when we shared the Spirit jersey. But in addition to that cool balloon Spirit jersey, there's also a limited release pin with that same really cute balloon logo. This is also part of the Vault collection. It is $17.99. We picked up both the pin and the Spirit jersey at the Marketplace Vault store, the one in Disney Springs that is now, it used to be 28 in Maine. It's been a pop-up shop for a bunch of different stuff, and now it's currently the Vault store. Always love going in there because you walk in that door and there's that giant orange bird statue.
There are a bunch of pins rolling around right now. Jake, do we have, I'm sorry, I thought you would be able to see a preview of the picture like I saw it on my computer, so I didn't bother naming these files when I sent them to him. They're just like 4987QX1.
As someone who has loaded many a photo into VMix, I understand the complication.
Yeah, so at any rate, I did send him, there's some cool pins. Some of those puzzle pins are kind of cool. There's that castle, the really big castle one. It's like part of the series. There we go. There's the castle.
I tried to find that.
Our reporters had it, but apparently Tom said, please get me a pin. And Tom didn't explicitly say it, so the reporters didn't. Like, they thought maybe today's the first day in history that Tom didn't want a limited edition 50th anniversary pin. That one you open up and apparently you see Cinderella running down the stairs.
Ooh, that's cool. What?
Yeah, so that's a cool one. I wish we would have landed that. I'm sure we will have it eventually. Oh,
those are cool.
Disneyland Paris 30th anniversary.
Wow.
All this stuff with all this DLP stuff that we're gonna try to see if Tom. So Tom's already like, I was like, well, can you get some Disneyland Paris merchandise for Boxed In? He's like, oh, I'll do a haul video. I was like, but we have a show.
Well, last time Tom
hauls.
came back from Paris last year, he came on our show and brought all his Paris merchandise, and we had all that cool because the Hotel New York Art of Marvel had just opened, and he brought back all that awesome Hotel New York Art of Marvel merchandise.
Oh, there's your pass holder lanyard.
That's cool.
At Disneyland Paris again, Tom. I'm sure Tom's going to be scooping up as much of this stuff as possible. I don't even know if he's a pass holder. I assume he is.
I think that is a true statement.
Then, they had a really awesome Mickey figurine.
Ooh.
And it has light that comes out of it. I don't know if Jake can find that. That might be tougher. But there's a Mickey figurine.
There's a Mickey figurine that light comes.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, it comes out.
And light comes out of his hat.
Oh, that's awesome.
How cool is that?
That's so cool.
So
that's Mickey, the magician show, right? Is that Cinemagique?
Cinemagique? I don't know. That's a different show.
I don't know enough about.
Oh, and there for Poppy.
That's so cute.
That's Disneyland Paris 30th dog Spirit jersey. Poppy might need that.
Incredibly cute.
And there's a Spirit jersey. That's really.
I just want to say that 30th logo looks remarkably like the DVC 30th logo. That's all I want to say is they are really, really close in design.
It's okay. It looks nice.
It does look
It looks
nice.
good with drones.
I like all the purple and blue.
Oh, and the Pandora charms. Look at those. There's another Pandora charm
Thank
set
God
too.
I don't like Pandora charms, or I would be. I would have some serious problems.
I don't like them either, but they're cool to look at. I like the pictures of them. And look, little baby plushies.
Oh, plushies. You know, Tom's going to come home with those because he's obsessed with plush.
I don't do plush, but and then look at the key. This key looks like it might actually be metal. It might be heavy.
Disneyland Paris gets really serious about their keys. Their keys are a big deal over there.
There's another key too, the railroad key.
Ooh, that's amazing.
That might be plastic. I don't know, but that looks amazing.
Be metal.
It looks amazing.
Gonna be metal.
I might need one.
And Kevin and Jody, Phantom Manor figurines.
Those are cool.
Oh, look at that.
Axel here narrating.
I want Axel to narrate it for us.
With his. I met another Belgian this week.
There's more than one.
There's more than we know 2.
And more than 2.
We know 2. There are more than 2 Belgians in
actually,
the world, and I met another.
Andy Morton, my brother, was born in Belgium. Andy, if you're watching, I didn't forget you. He's a U.S. citizen, though. I don't know. He was born there.
I guess that counts. I don't know.
It's Friday night. Don't make us think.
Don't make us think on a Friday.
Okay, so before we get to the point where we give you guys the info you need to enter the giveaway for that very cool H2O Plus 50th anniversary travel sets, I have another little story I want to share about the past week. Spoiler alert, it's not about Disney. But yesterday, I got to go to the Kennedy Space Center, which...
Never been.
I've been down here. You've never been. And I've been down here for a good while now, and I've never been. So I got to go for the first time yesterday. It was really cool. If you are ever in Orlando, and I know we're all big Disney fans, it's hard to say you want to do something else that's not Disney. But if you do, I strongly recommend hitting the Kennedy Space Center. It was so cool. We got to see all of these rockets and hear stories about astronauts and talk about the insane things they go through to be able to go to space. And it was this really amazing tour. Our tour guide was a retired, lifelong NASA employee. He had worked in all kinds of mission control capacities for 5 different space missions. This was the coolest part of everything he did. The thing that we thought was the coolest that he told us was he was actually the guy that got to do the countdown. So he was the guy that was T-10.
Do you think they have a test for that?
I don't know.
And they're like, oh, you screwed up at 6.
You're pacing.
You're out. We're going to try this next guy.
So that was really cool. And then we got to go to the Saturn V facility, and there was a Saturn V rocket above us that I swear was as big as a football field. It is massive. I looked up and didn't even realize I was looking at a rocket because it was so huge. So it was really cool. We got to see that. But the other really neat thing about it is right now, the Artemis rocket is on the launch pad. So we got to see the Artemis rocket on the launch pad, and then the Axiom by Blue Horizon, which just launched this morning, was also on the launch pad. So it was really cool to get to see 2 different rockets on the launch pad last night. It's not a thing that you see at Kennedy very often. But I didn't know anything about the Artemis mission. And I don't know if you guys out there know anything about the Artemis mission, but I thought this was super cool. So the Apollo 11 was the mission that put us on the moon. That was Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, took us to the moon. That was Apollo 11. Artemis in Greek mythology is the twin sister of Apollo. So we are going back to the moon. The schedule is 2025, provided all goes well with the program, budget gets sustained. I know this isn't Disney, but it's still the federal government, so you never know what's going to happen with budgets. And it's going to put the first woman on the moon. So I thought that was incredibly cool. Mission's named after the twin sister of Apollo, and we're putting a woman on the moon in 3 years.
How crazy is this that in the year 2022, our technology has advanced so far that we can do things that we did in the 60s now?
True story. But so at the Kennedy Space Center, I got the cool little NASA bag that are made.
Did you get ice cream?
I did. But first I'll show you. I got an Artemis t-shirt because I thought this was super cool. So that's their Artemis logo. She's you can see her face. She's looking up into space. Yep. And then it's got the Artemis logo on the sleeve. I thought that was super neat. I don't have enough t-shirts, but I had to get a cool
I don't see
t-shirt.
her face yet.
Her face is right. There's her eye and her nose and her mouth. So she's looking that way.
Oh.
She's like looking up.
I
Yeah.
see.
Mine
She's
is
looking
Tron.
up.
But
towards
she's
the-
looking up
towards
like
the
in an
moon.
artistic
It's
way.
kind of Tronish.
It's a little Tron.
Here, you want to? Oh, she's got Poppy. There you go. I can hold it up.
Okay, I'll do it.
I got
I'll
it.
just put it in.
And then I also came back with a freeze-dried ice cream
Yes.
sandwich. Because how can you go anywhere space related and not come back with astronaut ice cream?
Or a pen that writes upside down. Or Tang.
Or Tang. I actually they had jewelry, they had earrings and necklaces that had pieces of meteorite in them that I was like super
Oh, that's
close to
cool.
buying. They were really neat.
Jill, you're welcome to visit Pretty Cool over at
Oh, Wendy.
Oh, thank you.
Cave anytime. Also, Andy Super World in the house.
Hello,
Super
Andy.
World. Thank you, Wendy. That's awesome. It was so cool. I was like, I've never been to Kennedy before. I was so blown away by it. It was amazing. I highly recommend it. Our tour, we had tour guides, so like it was a special tour group. I don't think you normally get tour guides when you go, but they were phenomenal. They were so knowledgeable. They had worked at NASA for years. They told us all these cool facts. We got to see the Atlantis shuttle and like heard all about how like the challenges of trying to create a space shuttle that could come back and then get used again.
That's cool.
Amazing.
I'm
Highly
dying to go.
recommend
I'm
it.
dying to go.
So we're gonna try a little astronaut ice cream.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
let's do
fun.
it.
I've had it when I was in grade school. When one kid in my class went to NASA.
Which is, they have it at the Smithsonian.
They have it. That's where I had it. It was at the
I think
Smithsonian.
I've had it. They had it like the science centers. You
So
go to.
this, like when I was a kid, it was like the Neapolitan, right? The chocolate
Yeah,
vanilla
yeah, yeah.
strawberry. Well, this is that,
Holy
but
crap!
it's
It's
an
a
ice
sandwich.
cream sandwich. So you get this cool
Chocolate.
chocolate. You got the chocolate cookie on the outside, and then you got it's a little crumbly.
I'm not gonna lie. It does not look appetizing.
It does not look appetizing, but so
It's a macaron.
it kind of has sort of the consistency of a macaron.
Yeah, it's like light and puffy.
So
It's very
some people
light.
were eating one on our ride back yesterday, and they were equating it to the freeze-dried marshmallows in Lucky Charms.
Oh yeah.
That's accurate.
Which I don't know about you, but I love eating the freeze-dried marshmallows. at
Not the
Lucky
purple
Charms,
horseshoes, but the rest of them are pretty good.
but the rest are pretty good. So
blue diamonds.
Let's give it a little try. Let's eat some
Clovers.
astronaut ice cream.
Usually you have to pass a lot of tests before they even let you try. We gotta go in the centrifuge.
Oh yeah, this was kind of
Helicopter dunker.
marshmallowy. I dig it. I'm gonna try a little with the cookie crust.
Ooh.
Weird. It's good. I don't not like it. I don't know how you eat this every day
I
though.
just want to taste it.
We're gonna
I've had all
share this around with the cast and crew.
Not a fan.
Just
But so
It was better when I was a kid.
it's like a cookie.
go visit NASA.
Give
Get up
Jake
for-
some. Take
yeah.
some, Jake.
Go support our heroes who go to space for us. Really cool stories. Really interesting. See the Artemis rocket. Highly recommend. Maybe an episode of Outside the Bubble sometime, Eric. That could be a good.
That might be. That
could be a
might
good
already be in the
adventure.
works
Could be a good adventure.
with our friend Purdy Cool.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Very
Yep.
cool. So that's my NASA story. I wanted to educate. I thought the Artemis thing was so neat. I don't want to tell everybody about it because I thought it was a really cool story. So with that, let's go back to our giveaway. What? So typically,
All you need to do is you need to, if you want to win this,
Mhm.
first you need to like this video. Second, you need to subscribe to this channel. And third, you're going to need to say something not in this live chat, but in the comments after the show is completed in the permanent comments. And I think you should say Artemis.
Yes.
So say Artemis in the comments.
And
after
you
the
will
video.
get entered to win this very
and to
cool 50th anniversary H2O set.
And if you're one of the people lucky enough to win one of these, that's Lynette D and Meow and something Adventure King.
Something.
Eric M at WDWNT.com. I'd be glad to ship these to you or arrange to get them to you somehow.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's our show.
Several new subscribers tonight.
Oh, that's
thank
great.
You, everybody.
Thank you for subscribing.
Thank you, folks, for joining us.
We're
And
trying to
really
do
good
this
to
more
do.
often.
Yeah.
Sometimes the merch doesn't cooperate. Sometimes
the merch-
Jill's out of town. Sometimes I'm out of town. Sometimes we're both out of town. Or sometimes Jake's out of town. So you never know.
So next week, Jason will be in town.
Oh,
Maybe
boy.
we can figure something out and get Jason on the
We
show.
got to trick Jason into buying a lot of merch.
I'm pretty
That's the
sure
key.
Jason's going to buy merch when he's down here. So I think we don't need to worry about that. It's
We already
also,
tricked him into buying a house down here.
We did trick It's a couple days before Easter. I know there's some Easter merch out in the parks. There's some Easter treats maybe we could pick up to show you guys.
Mhm.
And then soon after that, Tom will be back from Paris and we could talk him into coming on and showing off the Disneyland Paris 30th merchandise.
A couple little housekeeping things.
Let's keep house.
The Toy Story Hotel opened in Tokyo this week.
It did.
We have a couple of videos. Please go check them out. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty well themed, like to the
Tarnation.
max, like Tokyo style to
Yeah.
the max. Also tonight over on the Unplanned Downtime channel in about 20 minutes, Tyler Man and the RPG.
Yeah.
So if you go to unplannedDowntime.com, that's our sister channel. You can check out the RPG Tokyo Rift. Tokyo Drift is an actual movie. Tokyo Rift is the RPG. So you can see where I got confused. One of them has to do with tuning cars. The other one I'm pretty sure doesn't.
Has a D.
Yeah. So
Wait,
you and your
Texas Quintapa says, "Let it be known, Jill is not mean."
Jill's not mean. Let it be known.
Thank you.
I only put that on the crawl because Tom told me to.
Tom. Tom wrote that, right?
I wrote most of the crawl, but Tom did write.
But
Joe's
Tom
name.
contributed maybe 10 things to the crawl, 8 or 10 things to the crawl,
Yeah.
and one of Tom's contributions was Jill Diffendolla's name.
So Tom lives rent free in Bob Chapek's head, and Jill lives rent free in Tom's head.
I do.
And don't
Gotta
worry,
psych
he'll
him
never
out.
see this because he never watches this show. All right, we'll see you next
Not all
time.
the way to the end.
We'll see you next time on Boxed In. Thanks a lot, everyone.
Thank
Have a
you,
great
everybody.
weekend. Bye.